The project is an innovative partnership between James Watt College and Ardgowan Hospice in Greenock. It provides beauty therapies for patients with life-limiting illness that attend the hospice at the day centre access unit and the inpatient unit.
Ardgowan Hospice recognised following a patient questionnaire that there was very much a need to provide beauty therapies within the hospice setting, and we recognised that we have a college right on our doorstep, and we thought it would be fantastic if we got in touch with them to find out if there was any way at all that they would be able to provide us with the service that we were looking for.
And we realised very quickly, though, there was quite a lot of groundwork that was required. So after a series of meetings, many meetings, that started in March 2008, the project pilot phase started in October 2008, so there was quite a lot of ground rules set and research carried out prior to commencement.
The hospice very much supports the project in terms of education, mentorship, support network for the students. When the students, they have education prior to coming, which focuses on the provision of therapies in a cancer setting, and when they are here, they're very much mentored and supervised.
The awareness training that we've done was a 2-day intensive training course where we learned about palliative care and cancer and how it affects patients and the treatments that they get, and how we should be aware of that, and like how to talk to patients as well, and just to approach things in a sensitive sort of manner.
The link has been absolutely fantastic. The students are very committed, they're very enthusiastic. They are an absolute credit to the college when they come here. The working with the college has been absolutely phenomenal. It's been a great initiative. It's led to other links with other departments at the college, and students have also become involved in fundraising for our organisation.
I chose to volunteer because I just thought it would be a really good experience. And I like to make people feel good about themselves, so I thought it would been good to do that.
From the college's point of view, as a staff, we researched what products would be appropriate for people receiving chemotherapy, for example, and we to look into what nail polishes we could use. We knew that we had to exclude formaldehyde, for example, because patients with chemotherapy are very sensitive, and we also omitted from our manicures and pedicures any metal implements, and kept it all very gentle and relaxed for the patients who might have quite itchy skin, for example, sensitive skin, and we wanted it all to be really appropriate, so we put a lot of research in.
Well, treating patients in the hospice is quite different as you got to adapt your treatments. You can't use like metal implements, you know, for manicure in case you cut the patient, because their healing process isn't as quick as normal, healthy person. And say you have a patient with lymphedema, then you have to adjust your massage pressure because of that as well.
The patients are absolutely delighted with the project. They report huge differences in their self-image, their self-confidence. Having the beauty therapies helps them to regain some of the control, which quite often they can lose at a time of diagnosis and at a time of living through illness. They report very much on how having the therapies helps to improve their self-esteem, their self-confidence, and also the relaxation aspect of the therapy. They absolutely love it.
Well, I think it's absolutely magic because it's helping the patients and I think the girls from the college, and I just truly relax. I'm nearly sleeping when I'm getting it done. So I think it's a wonderful thing. It's sort of boosted my confidence quite a bit, and I thoroughly look forward to this every week when the girls are here.
The project has helped the hospice to raise awareness of hospice care to a very much younger population in our community. We're very dedicated to providing support to our local community, and one of the things that we really want to do is get the message out there that the hospice is not all doom and gloom, that there is a lot of positivity about the hospice.
When I first came here and we had our interviews, I felt a bit scared because it's the unknown of what the patients are like, and but it's not scary at all. It's a very good experience.
All of the students, without exception, have said that the experience has really enhanced their training, first of all, and that they couldn't believe they would get an opportunity like this. As people, quite a lot of them have shared through our guidance, ongoing course guidance, that it's made them very self-aware of working within the local community, of giving something back to their community, which is a big thing, and also of really not being as scared with patients with cancer, for example. Some of our students who are, various ages that offer the services have been really affected by younger patients, for example, who have cancer, and that's a big thing. But through the mentorship and the support that's been given by the hospice and by the college, they've managed to move on from that, and they've turned that into a real positive experience, making them a more well-rounded therapist in every way.
This is a very good opportunity for students to emphasise that they are very, very committed to the work that they do. They give up their time to come here. This is done very, very much in a voluntary capacity from our students. A lot of them are doing other jobs as well as studying at college, and they give up one day a week to come and work with our patients. That must be fantastic for their CV and for future employment.
We as a staff can pick out a student who's accessed the hospice and a student who has not. There's a real difference in that student and their whole being and attitude.
Well, the project has just gone from strength to strength. We had several outcomes in mind when we thought about developing the project, and those outcomes have far exceeded what we ever thought. The benefits to the organisation, the partnership with our local college, the benefits to our patients and the students has been absolutely immense. We're now looking at taking this project further in the respect that we would love to have our students coming here on placement as opposed to coming as volunteers. The project has helped with fundraising for the hospice. It's obviously raised awareness out in the community about the work that we do with James Watt College, and we just hope the whole thing continues to go from strength to strength.
The project for me is the most important thing I've ever done as a college lecturer, and having been involved in lecturing for 19 years, this has really been the most rewarding, the most fulfilling part of my job that I've ever experienced. The link with the hospice has been tremendous. The enthusiasm brought by hospice staff and from my own staff has been just incredible. We've worked together as a team, and I think that, again, to work in the local community, working with people who want to get that sense of identity back, that sense of self. A lot of patients, female patients for example, feel they've lost their femininity, and to give them that self-esteem and that whole nurturing and caring approach to them back has been wonderful, and I've just really, really enjoyed it.
I think the experience has been really rewarding, and it's so worthwhile cause, and I think I would like to volunteer in the future and hopefully come back to this hospice because the patients here are really nice and the staff are great.